All right, everyone. So welcome to another Buzz Slayers interview. Today we are here with the Tragic Radicals. Thank you both for being here. We're AJ and Tyler of the Tragic Radicals. We're in their space right now, and I love it. I just wish I could just jump in there and hang out with you guys in your space.
Come visit anytime.
It looks so fun, dude. Oh my god. So I've seen some recordings you guys posted on YouTube. So that's how I recognized it. I kind of recognized the because you guys post some live stuff on YouTube, and I recognized the neon light and all that shit. So let's just jump in. I got some questions I wanted to ask you guys for anyone that's going to be joining us around now. The Tragic Radicals, you guys put out a record last year, technically, the Year of the Radical. It was a dope ass record. It's grunge, it's alternative rock, it's indie rock, it's garage rockish. It thrashes out when it wants to. You know, a little bit of jazz, progressive rock. I mean, the album is a big record. You guys go through all different phases throughout the record. My first question about this thing, okay, is first of all, has it always been just you two?
No.
So tell me about the beginnings of the band.
We started as a 4-piece. I started the band. I Craigslist out. We were singer. Tyler was the bass player. And we've gone through a few drummers and 2 singers. And by 2019, we were a 3-piece with no singer. And then our drummer flaked out. And so we had a big gig. And Tyler's like, well, fuck it. You want me to play drums? I'm like, yeah. So, and that was history.
And now you guys
went really well.
So you guys, I saw that you guys do have gigs coming up throughout California, like Anaheim and Fullerton, and you guys are you in Fullerton? Is that where you're located?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're playing locally, you're playing Anaheim, and you're playing LA too. I saw coming up in the next few months or whatever. So it's just you two that rock these shows out. Is that right?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So AJ, you play drums.
I play guitar.
I played drums.
Tyler plays drums.
Oh, I got them backwards. All right, so you play drums, you play guitar, and you guys both just And how long have you been playing as a duo?
Since 2019.
6 years in
Really?
August.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No shit. Wow, dude. It's funny too. I was curious to know if you started as a duo because I don't know why or if it's just coincidence, but I kind of have an affection for 2-piece rock bands. I don't know what it is, dude. I swear to God, I don't know what it is. I listened to Year of the Radical. I did not know that it was that you guys were just you guys before I listened to the record. I listened to the record first, and then I checked things out afterwards, and was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, but like Death from Above 1979 or Royal Blood or bands like that. I love these 2-piece fucking destructive rock bands because I love the idea of having just 2 people destroy that hard. And people be like, what? That's fucking 2 people? It's just more impressive to me, So, all right. So you guys are playing shows as a 2-piece. Now tell me about the Year of the Radical. Did you guys recorded all of that yourselves or were there other people involved with that?
Not me. We recorded all the music ourselves. As in we played all the music. Let me clarify. We played all the music ourselves. We didn't have any other kind of session musicians or anything like that. We played all the music ourselves. We recorded with Toshi Kasai, who is most known for recording with he records the Melvins, and he played with Big Business for a number of years.
Yeah.
And he's a producer, so he records all the Melvins records, and he's worked with. I mean, his bathroom has all of his gold albums hung on the wall.
It was Tyler's like, you better go in the bathroom. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. So our Toshi Kasai up in Burbank
at Sound of Sirens.
At Sound of Sirens Studio. He's the one who recorded the album.
Yes.
And then how did you guys hook up with him?
Through a friend of ours, Lee Norton, who is actually done, he recorded our first EP, the Yellow EP,
Mhm. Mhm.
7-inch record. His band had done some work with Toshi, and his daughter had done some work with him, and he knew who he was, and he just said, "Hey, like this guy is really accessible. Talk to him, see if he wants to, you know, do your
Oh,
record."
man.
And no, it
Isn't that-
was like
That's a
some,
dream
oh my
come
God,
true. No,
big
that's
time.
that's
I mean,
Huge.
and we had
Yeah.
just gotten a record deal, and so like the label was like, "Hey, just give us whatever you have," and we're like, "No way!" Like
Yeah.
we're gonna do it up royal, and we're gonna go record and make something amazing. So
oh,
that's how that went.
what a fucking story. That's incredible. It's funny because the Melvins is really up there for me. I saw them. It's one of the shows I will 100% never forget. At the Troubadour in LA, I saw the Melvins.
Oh hell yeah!
And they fucking destroyed my face. I was like, what did I just
Yeah.
watch, dude? Like
It's
they
an
came out in, like
experience.
dresses and robes
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit, and they just, I mean, anyway, and they're so percussion and bass. They're so percussion and bass. But anyway, I digress. That's amazing that you guys got to record with him.
Yeah, it was really
I'm sure
cool.
that was a dreamlike experience the whole fucking time you guys were going home.
It-
So
it
how long
was.
did it? Yeah,
It was a
how
treat.
long?
It really was.
It took us
3 days?
took us 3 days. Tyler got drums done in about a day and a half, and I went back and did 1 day of guitars. So 13 songs in 3 days.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. Jesus,
And
dude.
most of it was miking your beast of a drum set.
I got so many things in here. It takes a long time to get it all set up for recording, and
Yeah.
Toshi is extremely methodical. He has the systems down, and he kind of just said, "All right, you've got all this shit. Leave for 3 hours and
Go
then come
have
back."
lunch and drinks and come back and let's
And
go
He knows
for
what
it.
he's
that's
doing.
exactly
He
what
knows
he did.
exactly what he's doing.
Oh, absolutely. It was
That's so
it was
fun.
such a great
dude.
experience. He's so cool. Like he's so
He's
casual, but
mellow as hell.
he obviously knows exactly what to do. Like there's
He
no
does.
hesitation or no question in his mind. Like he just got it.
He's
He
got
got us,
yeah, he knows your type. He's got the progression down. He's like, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the drum set up totally 100%. Once that's
Yeah.
done, we'll test it out, and then you guys fucking split, have a couple of drinks, and chill your faces
Yeah.
out, so that you come back a little looser. He wanted you to come back a little looser.
Exactly.
You know, it's a good
Yep.
producer.
Yeah.
It's a good producer, and I'm sure it didn't take too long. You know, he's also the Melvins, so it's like, you know, biking up drums is he's like a pro at that, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Dale Crover kid is crazy too.
Wow, what a dream, dude! What a dream. Well,
Yeah,
I
it was
mean, that
awesome.
explains a lot. I mean, because the quality of the record's insane, and that explains. And then did he send it off? Did he master the stuff too, or?
No,
No.
we got it mastered at JJ Golden did it at Golden Mastering up in Ventura. Golden has done pretty much every big record since the late 60s. So Earth,
is that
Wind,
it?
Fire, like yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
It's wild, like
That's it.
how many records they've done. Like their
Couldn't
rap
get someone
sheet is
better, or?
crazy. But also very
That's
very
awesome.
easy to work with. It was great. I mean, Toshi works with them all the time, and so he's like, I'm gonna send.
He's-
We didn't even have to do anything. Toshi's like, I'll send your tracks over.
Yeah,
They'll
we
be
didn't.
vinyl ready and all the things.
We didn't even have to. We didn't have to ask or beg or find anybody. Toshi was like, "I recorded this. I'm gonna send. Here's where you're getting it mastered."
Yeah.
So he already
He's-
had the relationship, and we didn't even need to. We said,
It's his
"Yes,
guy.
sir. Okay, sir. Sounds great, sir."
Yeah, it's his guy. It's his dude.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
you know,
Exactly.
if he records something and it comes out sick, he's gonna send it to his dude that he knows he's gonna do it right.
Absolutely.
Everyone's got their thing. So when so in the studios that you're in right now, this is your guys' spot? This is where you write your stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
did
a
you write
lockout
the-
space. We pay monthly rent, and we come here every week. It's our space.
Dope, dude. So dope. Do you guys did you guys write the Year of the Radical in that space?
We did.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
some of the songs we kind of revamped that were old. Not very many though. There were a couple, but
Mhm.
a lot of the. I mean,
We've
I would say half the record was written in here.
Absolutely. At least, yeah, for sure. And we've been in here since 2017, I think. 2017.
Yeah.
That sounds right. 2017, late 2017, maybe. So like
Wow.
Okay, so like we've been
middle of 2017. There you go. But like, yeah, I mean, and everything that wasn't written in here was written at her house,
yeah.
or she wrote it before
Right.
the bank.
Right, and brought it in. Yeah. And
Right.
is that how you guys, when you guys write stuff, is it you, Tyler, that come in and just go, you know, hey, you know, I check this riff out, and then it grows from there? Or do you write songs together by like jamming out? You know, is it that kind of thing?
New songs we've written most of the album. Well, not most of the album. Maybe the half of the album that we wrote in here was written from just sitting down and jamming.
Right.
Yeah, or an idea where I'll have a crazy drum idea that I obviously cannot play. So I'm like, hey, try this. He's like, you're absolutely nuts. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's just do it. And he does it, and then it works, and then we have this really ridiculous song that's hard to play, and we hate ourselves. But
But it sounds cool.
Collaborative. It's
Yeah.
very collaborative. Like she has an idea or I have an idea, and we just sit here and
we record it on the Tascam. We go home and listen, and we go, okay, we like this, we don't like this.
this was good, this was not, this sounded better when we were more inebriated.
Yeah.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. It sounded sick when we were drunk last night, but now
Yeah.
not so much.
Right. Right. It sounded really cool at the time.
Right. Yeah.
But
That was
yeah,
sick, man.
it's very collaborative. It's very collaborative, and like we both come from different musical backgrounds, so it's fun to mix the ideas together. And like some of the stuff, it sounds like it's gonna clash, and then when you play it, it's like, man, that actually sounds really fucking good.
That's cool. That's how you birth new shit. I mean, you bring your influences together, you know. That's why that's probably why, you know, the album has so much different kind of, you know, it's all heavy rock, but there's a lot of different approaches to it. Like I said before,
Yeah.
there's plenty of alternative rock, there's loads of grunge, you know, but there's also like these kind of jazzy elements on certain tracks to me.
Yeah.
There's like post-rock, prog rock influence
Yeah.
shit in there. It's not just like, oh, here's a fucking alternative rock record where everything sounds the same. You guys kind of like went off the map a little bit here and there because you felt like it, you know. And then by the end of it, you come back, you know. So it definitely goes full circle. And I do have that's a huge question I have for both of you guys coming up too. That's the one I'm the most curious about. One of the ones I'm the most curious about. You know what? I'm just gonna do it now because I want to jump into it. Because look. Well, actually, no. Before I do that, actually, Mike, another question is, I'll bring it back to you, the Radical, because it came out last year. Have you guys been writing new stuff since then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What's the
Yes.
plan? Is there a plan? How many songs do you have? Have you even thought about recording yet? Or
We've got about four new songs that we've been working on. I mean, they're pretty close to done. Once we belabor a song, like we just force it, like, all right, we have to play it live because then pressure's on. Like,
yeah,
so that's kind of what we've been doing with these songs. And we're taking them like, you know, a couple at a time where we're not just, you know, hammering on one because that gets really mundane. So
yeah.
but yeah, we don't have any recording plans right now. I know our label was kind of chomping at the bit for us to put something out. We might do a split at some point with someone else on the label, but we're just kind of enjoying life. We did a European tour this fall, so we're relaxing.
So in terms of first of all, what's the label?
Savage Magic Records.
Savage Magic Records, and that's what year the Radical was released under, right?
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay, and did you get signed to them? You got signed to them before that record, or
Yes.
Okay, so did you put out other records under that label before that?
No.
So you got signed, and then you did this record through them.
Yep.
You did.
Yes.
Year the Radical was released through Savage Magic. Okay, got it. Cool. And are they, in terms of having a label under your belt, is that something that's been helping you? I mean, are they putting together some of the shows and the tours?
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Most of their bands are European bands. So like that's basically how we got our shoe in Germany. We played with so
Yeah.
we're going back in 2027. Savage Magic is doing a festival out there. So then we get to play with all the bands, all the Savage Magic bands. So,
What about the California shows? You got the California shows you guys book yourselves?
Yeah,
Mostly, yeah.
we get a lot. I mean, we don't have to do a lot of work really anymore. We get a lot of invites to play. So
Oh, sure.
we're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
about 4 shows a month, and
You do?
typically, if there are
Roughly.
a few places that we haven't played and we want to play, we'll go after them. But usually, we don't have to do a lot of legwork.
Here's something that I need to ask you each separately.
Okay.
You can stay in the same room and there's no secrets, but I need to ask you each separately because, because you guys each have your own thing going on in terms of how you grew up, what you listened to growing up. So if I were to ask, so let's start with AJ. If I were to ask you, AJ, what your top 5 musical influences of all fucking time was. They don't have to, it doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just, you could take a minute. I know there's 120 of them, but hit me. What would they be?
The Beatles, Pixies, Alice in Chains.
You just knock it out.
Um,
Well, let's
Well,
start with the Beatles. Hold on. Let's go back a second. So the Beatles, that's got to be, did your mom listen to Beatles records growing up? Do you come
No.
from a musical family?
no, no.
So how'd you get into it?
I was born too late. I'm really into 50s and 60s music. I mean even into 40s stuff. I really like old music.
Me too. I love
And-
I love music from the 50s. Yeah.
Discovered all of that on my own. I mean, my parents
So-
listened to, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, that kind of shit.
Right. And you fell into,
Good, but
yeah. And you fell into the Beatles.
I listen to a lot of different things. So
Yeah,
but
I
yeah.
can tell. Yeah. So, okay. So the Beatles, what was the next one after the Beatles?
Pixies.
Pixies. Of course. Duh. Pixies. Yeah. So when did you get into the Pixies and how did you get into Did you hear a song from someone or?
Well, my stepdad helped me out with that one. He always had really good tunes. When him and my mom got together, he brought some great music into the house. So I can give him full credit for that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, he had Surfer Rosa, which is still to this day one of my favorite.
Yeah.
albums.
Fucking A. Fucking A. Okay. So after the Pixies, who do we got?
Alice in Chains.
Chains. What's your favorite Chains record?
Oh God, probably self-titled.
When did you pick a guitar up?
I picked the guitar up at 6.
I just leave. I'm like, 6?
No, I don't know what I was listening to then. I don't know. I mean, I just want to play guitar. I wanted to get shit. I'm like, put a guitar in my hands.
It works.
No, I listen to a lot of shit. It's hard to, I like Pearl Jam. I like, just your run of the mill grunge shit, but I also like your Dick Dales of the world and
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
Nina Simone's and all that. So like,
Very eclectic shit. All right. So in terms of the
All
tops, though, you got the Beatles, you got Pixies, you got Alice in Chains, and who would you say is 4 and 5? Just to throw it out there. I know it's not like 100% solid.
well, I've been listening to a lot of T-Rex the last 10 years or so.
What about you, dude?
Your turn.
Top 5. Give a lame on me. Don't be shy.
Well, the Beatles also for me is a big one. Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh no shit, for real? That's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Huey Lewis is probably the artist I've seen the most live.
Wow, you're kidding.
I've seen him maybe half a dozen times. I came up in kind of a sheltered household, so I've had to figure a lot of shit out for myself music wise. But I've been playing in organized bands since I was like 9. So, I played classical, I played like big band, I played jazz combo music. Like I played a lot of jazz myself. Like I don't listen to jazz, but I played a lot of jazz.
Right.
So like that helps.
More fun to play than to listen to.
In my opinion, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
probably.
in my opinion, yeah.
Probably
Like
plenty.
there's some stuff that I really like, but I never got into like the listening to it because I played it. I played jazz for like 10 years straight.
Yeah, you don't really want
As
to
a
sit
bass-
down and
as a
listen
bass
to more jazz. Yeah, right.
Right, yeah, I'm not gonna go home and listen to more jazz. Like
Yeah.
that was all bass player stuff for me. Like I started playing bass when I was 12 years old.
Right.
And that's why I mean I joined this band as a bass player. Not obviously this is not a jazz band by any means, but like that's like I grew up playing that music, so like that helped.
Right.
And like that, I mean that influences.
Yeah.
So I
So,
don't
all right,
really
so
have
the
like
Beatles,
I don't have a specific jazz artist necessarily, but kind of just like the music
the
that I
genre.
played.
yeah,
Yeah, the music that I've played specifically, and like, and we were like top rated in the state when I was in high school. Our high school jazz band was like top rated in the state. We competed all over the state in festivals and crap. So like we were competitive, but it helps it be fun. It helps it be interesting
yeah,
because you're with other people that are also really good at what they're doing. Even I
Yeah.
mean it's high school, so whatever, but
Yeah, but
you're playing music with people that are good at what they're doing also, and it makes it fun because you're competing against other people who are good at what they're doing. So it
Yeah.
makes for me it made me way more interested in playing it, in listening to it, whatever. But like playing it was super fun, and we did big band jazz, we did funk, we did a lot of different stuff. So I don't have a lot of artists to draw from, just charts that I've read and memorized and
Right.
played over the
No,
years.
totally. I mean, as soon as you said that, for some reason, the end of Karate Kid flopped into my head because you were like, "We're here in a tournament, with other people that are great at what they do." It just makes you think of a
Yeah.
karate tournament in general.
Exactly.
Okay, so aside from the jazz music that you played, and I get how that influenced you as a human being, you know what I mean, as a musical human being in general. Like there are things that happen in your head when you're writing songs or when you're playing something that
Mhm.
someone that didn't have all that jazz experience wouldn't happen to. So I can totally understand that. But when it comes back to the bands and stuff, first of all, the Beatles, I've done this a long time. The video interviews I've only been doing for a couple of years, but the Beatles are the most common answer, for obvious fucking reasons. You
Yeah,
can,
but
you could,
My mom was a Beatles fan, and
Mine too.
my mom and her sister were at the Beatles concert at Dodger Stadium when
No
they
shit.
played. They were there.
That's insane.
They were there. So like the Beatles were huge for her, and so they were big for me.
Right.
Like I'd come home from high school and just like sit down and do homework or whatever, and just turn on what was the channel back then? What was it called? Fuse or something like that? Fuse TV,
Fuse
where they would just
TV.
play music,
I remember Fuse TV.
music videos all day.
Yeah.
And so like the other thing that kind of like picked me up at that time was two bands. One band called Smile Empty Soul. They're kind of more grungy.
I remember Smile.
And
I know
then-
Smile Empty Soul.
And then I've seen them in concert once at the Mint, actually. That was a good
Huh.
show. And then another band is a Swedish metal band called Soilwork. They're really big. Like
I
they're
know
kinda like
Soilwork too.
so that's kind of, I don't know, influences, maybe not, but those are kind of some of the bands that I picked up on when I was in high school that helped me at least like start expanding my horizons
Yeah.
outside of like Christian alternative music that my mom really liked to listen to.
Right.
Or like Reba McEntire. Like my mom listened to a lot of Reba.
Let's see.
And like my dad was Huey Lewis and some of the other kind of similar artists like that.
Yeah.
So like Smile Empty Soul, some of the punk stuff, Soilwork, like those bands helped me like expand my horizons, which I guess indirectly leads to more influences because it opened me up to
Yeah,
a
of
lot more
course.
stuff that I had
Exactly.
never listened to before.
So you guys have, all right. So just to kind of close it out, You're the Radical. Obviously, this is out everywhere. You can listen to it on Spotify. Bandcamp is a great place to listen to it. I suggest everyone go to Bandcamp, and if you can, get the record itself, download the record. You guys have a .com, which I think links more directly to the Bandcamp. I think the website, but it also
does.
has your shows.
We have a link to the Bandcamp. We have a link to our YouTube channel. We have a link to our calendar, which shows our upcoming shows.
Song
and
Kick or
it-
something like that. I think it is.
Yeah, Songkick, SoundCloud, a couple. There's a I don't know. There's a
Fans in
few
town, probably.
bands in town. Might be
Oh, that's
one.
the one it was. That's what it's Bands in Town.
Yeah.
Um,
We've got some links there. The .com really is kind of a portal to get to our other
Yeah.
stuff. At least our Facebook page, at least our Instagram.
Yeah.
You know,
links
it is
everywhere.
it's mostly a link portal.
Yeah.
But you can see our calendar. When we book a show, we put it on our Google Calendar, and that's linked on our site, and you can click down. Like right now, there's a big image of the cover art for the
Yep.
Year of the Radical. If you scroll down, there's a thing, see shows, and you click on that, and it just shows the highlight of our Google Calendar. So that's where you can see shows, and we've got the addresses and stuff in there. So you can just go on your phone and just click "Take me to the show," and it'll take you right there.
Yeah, and you guys, and again, for people that are just kind of have come in the middle or whatever, started watching this, but this is, you know, you guys are in Fullerton, but you guys are playing LA, you guys are playing Anaheim, you guys are basically, and you're playing locally in Fullerton as well. You guys are basically just playing all over, and it's because you love doing it. It's to keep your chops up, and you know what I mean. I know it is, and you guys are just crushing it. So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing anything new at some point. But thank you guys so much for doing this. Again, Year of the Radicals out everywhere. Everyone should definitely just dive right the fuck into that record and turn it up, or just don't listen to it at all.